Hello, William, in America.
Hello.
What the heck? You're in North Carolina and we're visiting our friends Don and Marianne from the Our Tesla Model X YouTube channel. And they have kindly lent us their Tesla Model Y because you do not get FSD in Europe.
No FSD in Europe, and I really wanted to try FSD, and then I needed to come to America.
And we have a Tesla Model X press car from Tesla.
Yeah.
And it's on 13. And we need V14.
Exactly. I want to test the newest version. It's the one everyone is raving about, and I'm super excited.
So you have a ton of experience with Teslas, thousands of miles. You've owned a bunch of them. Now it's your first ever FSD experience, not just FSD 14, but FSD in general.
Yep. Absolute first FSD experience. I've never tried FSD because, when we ran the car down from Maine to Florida, we ran autopilot because of speed stuff and optimization. So this will be my absolute first time testing FSD.
So what's the autopilot situation in Europe before we get in there? Because I think a lot of people don't realize, I mean, I didn't even realize till I went over there, how bad autopilot is in Europe compared to all the competitor vehicles.
Yes, autopilot has very bad map data in Europe, and Tesla doesn't want to spend the time to update autopilot. I think they have one employee for autopilot in Europe that just does some basic stuff, but there hasn't really been any updates in around 5 years for autopilot in Europe. So we have a ton of phantom braking issues. Sometimes it simply doesn't work, and it's just terrible compared to competitors and their lane keeping systems.
Like whose does the best in Europe? BMW is amazing.
BMW and Volkswagen Travel Assist works pretty good, at least in Norway. Really, any other automaker than Tesla has a good lane holding system to some degree.
Yeah, and that's crazy because here in the US, it's the exact opposite situation.
Yeah.
Tesla is the best and no one's even close.
Yeah, and what Tesla says is that, of course, FSD will come at some point, so they don't bother to update their lane keeping system, which I think is kind of disservice to the customers because we don't know if or when or if FSD will be available in Europe at all.
So let's go drive this thing. We can talk more about that in the car, but we have a brand new Juniper Tesla Model Y with FSD 14.2. It's the latest and greatest.
Perfect, yes.
And, it's got the front bumper cam. It's owned by, again, Don and Marianne. Huge shout out to them. I'll leave their YouTube channel linked below. They've been doing a ton of FSD drives and updating everyone on it on their channel. So, so cool of them to let you sort of ride in their car because you're not going to be driving.
Yeah, I'll not be driving. The car will drive me, yeah.
So we're going to go over and visit Scott and Andreas at Scott's Vet. It's like a 30-minute drive, and we're just going to film it.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Let's go.
See you guys. Thank you so much. Bye, David. Bye, Don. Did you have this recording when we did our intro?
Yes, I just stopped it now because...
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so William, we're in the car. We're buckling up.
Yep.
It's an okay camera view, I think. I'm going to adjust it a little bit if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Just to keep a front view here, and then I'm also just going to move that out of the way.
Yeah.
So no one stares.
Yeah, won't be needing that, right?
Yeah, I wish we could get this a bit lower, which I think we can, maybe not. Let's try this. That's about as good as it gets, folks. This is a bits channel. No effort needed, just William's experience.
Yep.
Let me make sure that we are in the correct profile, which would be, I think, mine.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you have to readjust. But I need, so FSD is on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we have brake confirm off. So we have all of the stuff on there.
Okay.
So you know Tesla just like everyone else, if not better. And I cannot wait to see what you think about this.
This is kind of surreal, to be honest.
Well, this driveway is crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy start.
I don't know if it can do it. They said sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, because if you pull the front bumper cam, it's cool, but it looks like it just ends.
Yeah, it looks like a cliff.
The other thing is I've already dropped the pin to Scott's veterinary riding place.
Okay, yeah.
So, ready when you are.
What speed profile are we in?
I think we adjust it with the up and down on that stock.
Yeah.
And we're in standard. And we're off.
Oh my god. I mean, it does. Yeah,
No
currently.
care in the world, just perfect.
Yeah, it just goes. That's perfect.
So what, it did this perfectly.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. Yeah.
What speed profile do you want to drive in?
We can start in standard.
Yeah, I
and
think
then
smart.
I want to try the Mad Max mode as well.
Okay, so already we're off. And we've got 25-minute drive. Didn't even stop, it just cruised.
This is insanely cool.
Damn, it's awesome, dude. Yeah, so I've been using this quite a bit, but on my cars, I still have FSD 12
Yeah.
because we don't have 14 available for hardware 3 cars.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's one problem, is all the hardware revisions
Yeah.
that Tesla has had.
And the fact that they've already announced, you know, like hardware 5 is coming and
Yep.
6. So it's like, should you buy one now or not? I don't know what the answer would be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. The camera angle's not so great. Nothing we can do about it. Sorry, folks. Maybe if it gets more interesting, I can adjust it later on.
Okay, so it will exceed the speed limits.
Yeah, even in standard, we have some car coming from the left, but it ignored it.
It's
Yeah.
super smooth.
I'm going to move this around. So the viewers will stay with us, but you just share what you think, and it's just a cruise with everyone, so it should be okay.
Yeah, my first impression is how smooth everything is. This is like the way, of course, the neural nets has perfected the way you should come to a complete stop or slow down and accelerate and stuff with this car. So it feels extremely smooth.
I think that's a bit better because you can kind of see ahead over
Yeah,
here
that's
now.
probably better. Yeah.
Yep. Cool, we'll go with it.
And I do like that it's very confident. It just goes.
Yeah, so in Europe, so in China, there's a bunch of systems like this.
Yep.
They have the Huawei ADS, you have Xpeng system, there's Momenta, which is doing the German stuff. And then, of course, Tesla now has FSD in China. The last market to not have, or I should say the last major Tesla market to not have FSD is Europe.
Yep.
And why?
I don't know. There are so many regulations and stuff for self-driving stuff. A little bit slow. So yeah, they're trying to push through FSD in Europe, but they have to go through so many regulatory bodies to get something like that approved. So I know that Tesla is trying to find like a smart way to do it, like they kind of always do with different stuff. So they are starting out in the Netherlands, and there are rumors now that in February they will be able to release some form of FSD in the Netherlands.
Oh, really?
Yep. And
maybe on guardrails, like with some limitations, perhaps?
Probably with some limitations, but not too many limitations, because Tesla has said many times that they don't want to do it with limitations. They believe the system is safer in its full version.
Smart.
And once the Netherlands, if this goes through, this is a big if, Tesla or the other countries in the European Union and outside the European Union will be able to just adopt the same kind of exception that the Netherlands has, just by saying we want the same exception. So that's their strategy.
Okay, makes sense. Could be good then. Yeah, is that weird?
Yeah, it's very weird.
Just heading straight for an intersection.
Yeah. But that's the way you should drive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it does exactly what I would have done so far. But I know that it can be a little bit different or a little bit scary if it does something different than what you would have done,
Right.
but still being safe. So
Yeah, and we're in sort of rural south of Raleigh neighborhood, not so much, they have a chicken, not so much in the city environment. So it would be cool for you to experience this like in New York City or something.
that would be crazy
Yeah,
and kind of
totally.
scary in the beginning.
So
I
if we
assume.
bump up the speed because it is going a little bit slow. The profile should go with the steering wheel. Yeah, there's hurry, and then, you know, the other goes to Mad Max. But you can also click on this and get a bunch of options now.
Oh, so you can choose where it should park.
Right.
That's very cool.
So when we get there, we'll tell it to park in the parking lot, because it's like a dirt parking lot.
Okay, yeah.
And then, yeah, so that sounds good when we get up there. Should be interesting, because it's down to like a long dirt road.
I like that it's called Mad Max.
Yeah. But it doesn't feel very fast in this one.
No, it feels completely fine.
Totally.
Yeah.
F-150 Lightning they have here. They have 3 F-150s.
Oh, it's a Pro or without...
Without the light bar in the back. The problem that we experienced with this new 14 is there's no way to set a max speed.
Okay.
So you just say, okay, I want it to drive generally fast or faster in Mad Max.
Yep.
But what I want is the car to drive like fast, do whatever it can to maintain a speed I set.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if I'm comfortable going 10 over the speed limit, if it's 70, I want it to go no more than 80, but do everything it can to maintain 80. So that means rip through traffic, do whatever you got to do. And I guess Tesla just has a hard stance on removing this speed cap, but it feels awkward because you don't know how fast you can go with this.
I see. Yeah. So you have these kind of profiles that kind of fit like neural net solution to the self-driving problem, different from like using algorithms, because
that was
in
awkward that full stop.
Yeah, it stopped very far back as well.
But it's nice out here. We're going into horse country.
Yep. It's beautiful, yeah, for sure. And you get time for sightseeing when you have FSD.
Yeah, I mean, you can look over and see all the horses, and there's just nothing really to worry about. When, you know, FSD was in its infancy, I mean, it's been out for, what, 5-6 years now?
Yeah.
But even in, let's say, the last 2 years, where it's been pretty usable, you know, you would have to always monitor it because it would do something weird.
Yeah.
And now, at least in my experience on 14, it's just so good. It is genuinely feeling like an autonomous car.
This feels so crazy to me. If I lived in the US, I would just, even if I hated a Tesla, I would just have one as like a toy, because this is such a cool technology to experience.
Yeah, and it does well on the roads now. It's like kind of takes the racing line at times, and like we're coming into a pretty spicy corner here, but it's braking.
Yeah. Wow.
Totally different than autopilot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a whole different world. Wow, yeah.
So is there a way to force FSD on a European Tesla?
Yes, you can trick the Tesla to thinking it's in the US. I think.
Really?
Yep. Someone did that with a Cybertruck recently in Czechia, I think.
Oh,
and
cool.
It does all the European roads perfectly.
No way. That's amazing.
Yeah. And a big question for me would be like snow performance and stuff.
Yeah, same.
Stuff like that, slippery conditions, how would it drive there? But
well, we're going to try a lot of that on track.
Yeah.
So when we get a snow day, we'll take probably this car, or if we get a Y. I mean, comment below if the viewers think it's getting so good now, if I should go and lease like a rear-wheel drive Model Y.
Yeah.
Probably not a standard, because I don't really like the standard.
Yeah.
But probably just a premium rear drive.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, comment below if you think we should have one on hand for testing. It would have saved us the whole day, because we came down here for you to experience this.
I am very grateful. This is such a cool experience.
Yeah, it's wild. Even for me sitting here, it's pretty interesting. Now this is weird. The stop sign's all the way back here.
Yep.
But the road is all the way up there.
Yep.
So what will it do? So it's holding low speed and checking.
Yeah. Well, it works. It solves it. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, the stop sign was very far back.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
And it's so nice for stuff like this, because you don't need to think, okay, is it this street that I need to turn on, or that street? It just does it.
Wow. I already feel more relaxed than in the beginning.
Yeah, totally. Well, the beginning was crazy.
Yeah, the
because
crazy start. Yeah.
driveway. Yeah, they have a wild driveway. And the new Model Y, I mean, you had one of, or do you still have the Performance Y?
I have the Performance Y, but it's hardware 4. So
It's hardware for, yeah.
yeah,
But
but
the
not
previous
the front.
generation.
Yeah, previous generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would totally upgrade the Tesla for like an FSD experience in Europe for sure.
Yeah.
To get the best experience.
So
yeah.
why are people not doing FSD in Europe if you can force the car to think it's in the US?
I think you need a US car
Oh, like a
imported or
gray
something.
import?
Yeah,
Okay.
there are like a few people that have done this, and it seems very cumbersome, very difficult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Still worth it because it's so cool.
yeah, yeah. I saw the video with the Cybertruck in the tight like Czech roads, and it did perfectly.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Even like a small roundabout where even the Cybertruck with rear-wheel steer can't make it around, it just backed up and perfectly did the
Wow.
rest of yeah.
And I mean, this is like a pretty fast flowing, tight, good driving road, and it feels totally natural.
Natural, smooth, much better than Uber or taxi drivers.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Didn't Tesla train FSD on Tesla drivers?
Yeah, I think so.
But they must not have, because most Tesla drivers are not this smooth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Prologue. You don't have those in Europe, right?
No, not the Prologue.
Yeah, be thankful.
I'm very thankful. I've heard horror stories.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
just like, it's not anything terrible. It's just like not great.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe you can talk to us a little bit about what you think Norwegians in your case, because there's a ton of Teslas in Norway.
Yeah. Everybody buys Teslas. Yeah.
And still, even with bad ADAS, they
Yeah.
buy Tesla.
Yeah. Even when on their highway commute, they get phantom braking down to 50 kilometers per hour in a 110 zone. They will still buy a Tesla.
Yeah.
So they obviously think it's a great product aside from this ADAS stuff. But yeah, I can't wait for something like this. This would be amazing.
Yeah, so what do you think the people of Norway will think when everyone gets this?
They will be mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. This is, I
But
mean,
culturally, are they open to new technology? Because I feel like that's the German thing.
yeah,
Like, I have a lot of friends that are German, and they're like, we hate anything new. They want to use paper money.
yeah, exactly.
But kan be good spec.
I think Norwegians are open to this and would embrace this this kind of thing. Very different from some people in Central Europe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm curious as well, the slippery surface stuff.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking, because a lot of Norwegians, you use studded winter tires in certain areas.
yeah. I think there is more training data that needs to come from like cold weather locations, but with different tires, different stuff. It's so many things to think about, but at the same time, I'm very optimistic with this technology, and we have to think about what kind of sensor input we as humans use for like moving around and looking at the road and yeah, choosing our speed in different curves. I mean, I'm pretty optimistic about a system like this being able to drive on slippery surfaces, but I'm also, yeah, it can't really go wrong one time, because then it'll just be shut down, the entire system. So
what about the Chinese systems? Because they're good in China, but they seem to be pretty bad in Europe.
yeah, and sometimes we don't get the full sensor suite.
They bring
for
like
the
a stripped down version.
Yeah, exactly. So for like basic lane holding systems, it seems kind of similar between the Chinese cars. Nothing like extraordinary. It's only good because autopilot is bad. So yeah, I think a system like this will blow everything away. It will be the absolute best ADAS system available.
Yeah, so it'll be a situation like we have here.
Yeah.
But because you have Chinese cars, will they then say, okay, time to prioritize ADAS for the European market,
That might be the case.
and then bring their full sensor suite over?
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah.
That's how competition works, and I think they need to push to get better systems like similar to this. Now, I think Tesla kind of feel, from what I've seen, it feels like Tesla is kind of leading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even in China, I
Yeah.
would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how that all plays out, because once Tesla gets regulatory approval, whatever they did, the Chinese guys should be able to follow that same loophole or route or
Yeah.
a process.
I think there is. I'm also optimistic that the European Union will find a way to implement or allow FSD. I don't think it's like a hard no or anything that will come. It looks just slow. That's the main problem. Yeah.
Right. But it's such a cool technology. And what's crazy is we have it here in the US for years now, but I'd say within the last 6 months, it's gotten really good.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, whoa, okay, everyone's got to try this thing out.
Yeah, I already feel so relaxed. This is such a luxury feature to have on a car.
Yeah, like I would rather have this than air conditioning now.
Yeah, exactly. You choose to drive the Model X from because of the
Yeah, I chose it yesterday. Our Model X has broken AC. I was like, I want FSD. I'll just roll the windows down a bit.
Yeah, this is so cool, and it will blow people's mind when it comes to Europe.
Yeah, we just went by Sharon Harris nuclear power plant.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So a lot of the energy around here is nuclear mix.
Ooh,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. The FSD thing here in the U.S., like I mentioned, is mind-blowing, but no one has tried it, and no one wants to try it. Like
That's
it's
insane
kind
to
of
me.
weird. Anyone who wants to try it can just go to a Tesla showroom.
Yeah.
And I'll leave my referral code in the description below, because if you want to try it, you can use it, and then I think we get $25. So that's a charging session.
Yeah.
So give us a free charge and go try FSD. I'll leave that.
Absolutely.
below.
Go try FSD. This is mind-blowing. This is super, super cool.
And I guess even if you are not like totally into it, why wouldn't you want to try it?
Yeah, exactly. Just try it. Yeah.
And if you hate it, that's cool. We're not trying to convince you. I really don't care if you like it or not. But it's just hard for me to imagine, even as a car enthusiast, and I know you are as well.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine not loving this.
Yeah. I mean, this is an additional luxury feature for your car. You can still drive your car manually if you want to.
Yeah.
It's a luxury feature. It's like the cooled seats or massaging seats or whatever. You don't need to. It's just an additional awesome feature.
Totally. And then I think once FSD can work unsupervised, then it becomes a complete game changer.
Yeah, that's when
Because-
you can work
yeah.
while you are driving. Yeah.
That's the thing. If I can work or take a nap, think about how that's going to change just mobility in general. I mean, it's a bit like a train, right? You can take a train and you show up, but here you can go from exact point to point.
And it'll park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Exactly where you want.
it's just so, that's the next level.
Yep.
Really is.
I already feel relaxed. I have massive confidence in the system.
Yeah.
So already, yeah.
That's really good to hear. Yeah, I think what my only fear with all of this, and I would say I'm sure it'll come at some point, but what I don't want to have happen is for manual driving to be outlawed.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the safety of if everyone drove this stuff, but I also really like the aspect of freedom
Yep.
to drive if I want to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm just adjusting the zoom there. We're all good.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. I still want freedom to drive myself. It's, again, just a luxury feature. Something I am a little bit curious about is, of course, the system is maybe 95% there, 90% there. I don't know what you would say.
I think even more.
Yeah, even more.
Because I did that video with Chris, 30 Tesla, where we tried to like crash into it.
Yeah.
And it does reverse, U-turns, avoidance maneuvers now. And it's very predictable. Like I drove at
That's
it.
better than humans.
Yeah, in many ways.
Yeah,
I mean, there were some things that's like, okay, clearly you're not like, like it needs to go to one of those teen evasive driving maneuver schools.
Yeah.
To learn like how to handle limit handling.
Yeah.
But it's so close. And here, the other thing is, currently, like you're technically still in control of the car.
Yep.
But I think this leaves a lot of confusion because it's so good. Now the point at which you would want to take over is almost unclear.
Yeah.
If the car has it or if you have it.
Yeah.
So I think they really need to get to unsupervised as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's almost more dangerous in this gray area. Kind of the better it gets before Tesla takes liability.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Do you have to have Tesla insurance for the car to be unsupervised.
Yeah, who is responsible? Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, it's clearly on you at the moment, but should it be in the future? I mean, it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's super exciting. And the last percentage that they need to get this unsupervised, I hope it's easy for Tesla now. But with like neural nets and training, instead of having like a normal old school driver assistance system where you kind of, okay, we need to get there and set the rules. With neural nets, you kind of need to train on something, and that will always change something different.
Right.
So I just hope that there isn't like a hiccup to get to the unsupervised bit.
Yeah, but you know there will be. And the media's out to get them, of course. Like one issue and it's on them. But and that's fine. And we would probably cover stuff like that too, of course, because I think it's interesting. But I just hope the regulators realize how transformative this is and how look, I'm not a judge of safety. I don't know the numbers offhand, but the feeling of confidence is high.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And I just think it's the coolest thing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So, all right.
This was such an awesome experience. Yeah.
I have not experienced this software yet. And even just sitting here, I'm totally convinced I got to get a new Model Y. I don't really like the Y at all, personally. Like,
no. It's a people mover.
It's just a pod.
Yeah.
But it's somehow this system is better than 3 on the Y.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's the Model Y hardware 4 is the best car for FSD. I think it's because that's what all the robo-taxis are.
Yep.
And that's pretty much your first experience. We're, less than a mile away from arriving. You didn't have to do anything.
No, not
yet.
Not
that it was like a tough drive. There was no traffic.
No. But still, intersection stuff. It does so much that other systems can only dream of. Yeah. So
I'm curious if it will bring us down the dirt driveway now, because we're just about to pull in. So, couple corners, 0.4 miles. We'll see what happens. It's so good.
It's super insane. Yeah.
I just want to.
When I show this to Norwegians, they will just be mind blown. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they don't watch many FSD videos.
Okay, so it's already missed the entrance.
Oh, wow.
So that's where we have to go. So that's a mapping problem where it brings it. Well, let's just see what it does. So there's no driveway to turn into here. So it's gone around. I wonder what it'll do.
That's why I want to put that doll in the car and just have the car go.
It's mapped 2.6 miles to make a U-turn.
Okay, so...
But I'm going to put in exactly where we want to go on the map, which is going to be down here, and we want to park in front of the barn right there. So it thinks it's a Dollar General. It is not a Dollar General. Gosh, that would be amazing. But so there asked you to watch the road.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll go to edit trip. We'll remove. Which one did I add? I don't remember which is where. Oh, I think I need to go and put in that unknown location in Texas. What the heck? Oh my gosh.
We're going to Texas.
Yeah. Oh man, now I got to find it back on the map.
I like that the car just drives.
Yeah. It would be, William had a great idea, which is at the track, we should lock it in with the gates. I like that it has to go all the way up here to make a U-turn. But let's let it do its thing. That's fine. Yeah, I think these are the emergency sirens for the power plant.
Okay.
For the nuclear plant.
Ooh.
Which is kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't even know what we were going to say, but we're going down this now. You see, like, it should turn around here.
Yeah, it should figure out that it doesn't need to go.
But that's a mapping problem, of course. I'd say maybe take over manually and flip us around. This is beautiful.
Very nice.
Yeah, as soon as the map updates. So park right here for a second. Did it update? Yes. Okay. There it goes. I love this graphic.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
So you also don't get this graphic in Europe?
Nope. Not this graphic.
Can you do the full screen on autopilot though?
Yes, we can. Yeah, but like autopilot again isn't updated in like 5 years, so the graphics are wrong. Doesn't look that great. Yeah.
Do they still use radar on the cars that have it?
I don't think so. Actually, okay. I think that's kind of like the last major update to the autopilot thing, and yeah, it just doesn't work that well. It's terrible ADAS system in Europe.
Crazy.
Especially in Norway. It's better down in Central Europe. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I have it set to park in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see if it can do that. This is going to be interesting. And I think Mad Max is really not so Mad Max. Speed limit's 55. We're only doing 49.
Mm-hmm.
If it is real Mad Max, which I think in the last update it was, it'd do like 70 miles an hour down here.
Yeah, 14.1.
Yeah. Now 14.2. It seems to be pretty relaxed, which I don't like. I want it to go.
Go full sun. Yeah.
You know, like make Mad Max actually.
Right now, I feel like this is okay, but you have like other different modes depending on what you want.
Standard.
So, yeah, so this exactly, yeah.
Okay, we'll see if it can make the turn, because on the map it doesn't even fully have the correct pin on the turn.
Yeah, so could be like a map data thing with this.
Yeah,
maybe it sees
we
the
need
other
to
car.
go where that car went. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, perfect. Now that it knows where to go.
Yep.
So that's maybe something with full self-driving that you really need to put in, make sure the map location is correct.
Yeah. But if that's our only problem.
Yeah, exactly. That's an easy problem to fix.
It sees the other car.
And it's doing a dirt road. Perfect.
Yep.
I would love to see how it negotiates oncoming.
Mm-hmm.
There's two ways to get down there. You can take the first driveway or the second one. It doesn't matter which. So it's going to take the second driveway down. Okay, big bumps. Will it avoid them? No. Oh. Let's see. It should figure it out. Oh. Why are we backing up? Oh, where is it going? We need to go down there.
I think it wants to go there, maybe?
Maybe. That's interesting. Where is it going? Needs to go this way.
Okay, so it clearly doesn't want to go down there.
Where is it trying to go? It's trying to go out and make a U-turn again. So yeah, we'll flip it around. Let's let it try one more time. Do you have this in Europe?
The auto shift?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that got approved.
Yes, auto shift is approved. It looks a little bit different actually, but.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's set it back.
Do we have a location?
Oh, sorry. I'm going to set it down the first driveway, kind of right here. I wonder if it will. No, it still wants to go down the main driveway.
Should we try again?
Yeah, let's try it again. If it wants to turn around again, you can take over and then we'll have it. I'm curious to see how it parks up front.
Yep.
Again, another mapping issue.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem that strange that there is a mapping issue out here in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Yeah. They have the baby horse here.
Oh.
It's so cute. Okay.
Maybe this.
Oh, but this time, perfect.
Yep.
See it over there, the baby horse?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So cute.
It's a beautiful property.
Mm-hmm. So nice area.
Yeah, this is owned by our friend Fernando, and he is like the best performance horse vet in the area. He's crazy good. Scott has known him forever. Okay, I see the Model X up here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I'm holding the camera because I can see it's shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It should know to go this way based off the pin. Yeah, perfect.
All right, let's see if we can startle FSD. The guys are about to drive down this road here, this ranch. I'm just gonna jump out in front of FSD and see what happens. The guys have no idea. Good job, FSD, good job.
Where do you want to park?
And I said the parking lot. Did you take over?
Yeah, I took over.
So you can just hit the autopilot button and it'll go back on.
Here's what I found.
Oh, wow.
William took over. It would have done it. Okay, so it's taking a spot next to the Model X. That's the very broken Model X Tesla loaned us.
Wow.
That was
wow. Crazy good. I just want to play around with this.
Good. Yeah.
That's crazy.
William, you just drove FSD for the first time.
I'm mind blown. It's so cool. I just want to play around with this whole day. Yeah.
Yeah, some final thoughts then. I mean, the price, it's $8,000 US for the software.
It's expensive. I think it's very expensive. It's definitely something I would... You have a monthly subscription, right?
Yeah, $100 per month.
Yeah, I would
Makes
go
sense.
for the subscription, I think.
Yeah.
But I would totally pay the subscription price. I mean, it's the best type of self-driving technology, so they kind of can probably take a little bit more for it. But if customers don't want to pay for it, I guess it's a problem, yeah.
But the experience?
I'm mind blown. It was amazing. So smooth, so confident. Of course, we had some mapping issues, but nothing dangerous. You can just confidently put anyone in the driver's seat and just say go and send them somewhere, and they'll probably get there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're like in a city with like a restaurant or a shopping center that's well marked, then the mapping issues wouldn't be there.
Exactly. Yeah, we are in rural North Carolina, so yeah.
Well, amazing, dude. Glad
So
you got
cool.
to experience it. And thanks to the viewers for joining in for another Out of Spec Bits episode.
Yes.
William, you've got to tell the Norwegians about this and help get this available in Europe.
Yes, I will do that now. Yeah.
Because we're planning a Norwegian road trip, you and I.
Yep.
And I would prefer to use FSD.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, totally agree. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks, William. And shout out to Don and Marianne from the Our Tesla Model X Journey YouTube channel. Those guys are awesome. And again, follow them in the description below. See y'all later.